Okay, Jack. You started off at Sohu. You then worked at Renren. Tell us what you're working on now and why we should be excited about it.
后来去了人人，那你这个现在在做什么？为什么我们应该对你现在做的事情感到非常的兴奋？
对，因为我是中国这个第一波的创业者，在这个桌面互联网做了12年之后，开始进军这个移动互联网。所以我现在很兴奋的一点是在于说，我把我过去12年在桌面互联网的所有的经验就是阻碍，全部忘掉了，然后真正的变成了一个移动互联网创业的小学生，然后我为了忘掉这个事情，付出了惨痛的代价，因为我公司做的第一个产品就是 PC 的产品，没有成功。
I started being an entrepreneur 12 years ago. Was amongst the first generation of an entrepreneur in internet space in China, but that's all desktop. And the lesson I learned was that by going to mobile, I had to, after some painful experiences, realize I have to forget all the stuff I learned while I was doing desktop internet the last 12 years. And that painful lesson made me realize that I need to become an elementary school student in mobile internet space. And that realization has freed me.
So tell us about where that revelation has taken you today.
分享一下，你现在知道了，你现在应该是像那个做这个移动互联网的小学生。那有了这个的理解、这个认知以后，让你现在做出了什么样子的事儿出
来？对我觉得第一个是分享哲学方面的一个想法，就是说，因为我是为什么跨过这个呢？因为我是学习的禅宗，中国的禅宗，先要这个 empty yourself， 先要放空自己啊。然后我做了之后，我发现就说，完全不一样啊。第一点不一样，就是说产品要简单；第二点不一样，这产品要非常有趣。当然第三点就是说，因为我们过去做的第一代创业者，美国的模式搬到中国，基本上都可以获得成功啊。像我把中国的 Facebook 搬过来，也获得了成功。但是这第一次成功只能代表你幸运。第二次呢，我们就碰壁了，因为我把这个中国的 Tumblr， 把美国的 Tumblr 搬到中国，发现不行，所以我们后来就学会了如何去创新啊，如何去做本地化啊，如何去为当地的中国的本地的用户去做满足他们的大众需求啊，去做一个大众的产品啊。
In the desktop stage, desktop internet phase, you can take what's popular in the U.S., bring it over here, and you could be successful if you're smart and quick. So the first product that he brought over in his new company now was Tumblr. Take Tumblr from the U.S. and try to do that here. So the first product he had in his new company was also a desktop internet-based product with a mobile angle. That didn't work out. It was too complicated. And he realized that he had to empty himself, try to figure out what could be done on mobile internet space. And he realized that he had to achieve two things. One, it has to be extremely simple, almost to the point of being stupid, for mobile internet users to use in China. The second thing is that it has to be extremely fun and interesting. And it's not anything he has seen in the US. It's by trying to listen to and see how user behavior on mobile internet space is in China to come up with a very localized solution.
The Tumblr one is called the NDN, right? That's the product you had first, right? Just to tell everyone about it. So please continue.
对，所以这个，因为这个最近有一部电影叫做这个中国非常流行的一部电影，非常火爆的电影叫做《中国合伙人》，对吧？这个电影实在美国有部电影叫做《社交网络》，对吧？所以为什么中国合伙人会成功呢？它其实就是 copy 的是这个社交网络的 idea， 啊，对啊，是社交网络的电影。但是你要拍部社交网络电影，100%拍 copy 过来是不会成功的啊。它的成功的因素在于说，我觉得在于说这个你要找到这个把美国的概念搬到中国，这个因为人的共性是差不多的，追求梦想啊，表达自我，分享生活，对。但是中国有中国的文化，中国有中国的这个 甚至中国人的收入水平、经济水平也决定了这个他们如何去使用一个产品啊。所以来讲的话，就是说我们讲的第一点就是说，因为这个，我上个周末和徐小平，就是中国合伙人的剧本的第一个写剧本的徐小平，他聊天，他告诉我说，我们在中国做事情一定要找到中美之间的最大公约数，就是相同的地方一定是同的，但是有不同的地方，可能20%是不同的。我们要找到相同的地方要坚持，但是20%不同的地方，我们一定要把它找出来，一定要把它剔除掉，然后注入我们中国的元素。这20%就是我们需要做创新的地方啊，这个非常非常难。
The hottest movie that people talk about today right now is Chinese partnership, Chinese partners. And it's in the concept similar to social networking in the US, but the content and the message is very, very Chinese. He said that he had a private talk with the first writer for the script of this movie, who was an investor in New Oriental Education, Xu Xiaoping, last weekend. And Xu Xiaoping told him that there are a lot of there's a lot of overlap for success in both societies. There are 80% that's probably the same in both cultures, but there are 20% that's extremely different. That you have to figure out how to get rid of that 20% that's too uniquely American, and replace that with something that's very uniquely Chinese. And the difficulty to realize what's the 80% that's overlapping, that's common in both societies, and the 20% needs localization. That's judgment call. That comes from truly understanding both cultures, especially what's going on in China and what makes Chinese users happy and interesting for them, because the two countries are in a different economic development cycle.
Yeah, Jack. Let's talk about Papa. This is the app that you launched six months ago, October 2012, and I guess this represents your thinking about the mobile.
对。然后因为我们比较坚信一点，就在于说，在移动互联网上存在一个垂直的图片分享的这么一个，在中国这么一个机会，就是移动图片分享。在美国获得成功的是 Instagram，中国有20到30家做 copy 相同模式的，全都失败了，但是我是坚信这个市场存在的，但怎么做呢？我们就想到了图片上加声音，如果一个图片加了声音之后，它就会变得很有趣。中国人的创造力非常丰富，他们可以通过图片讲笑话，通过图片唱歌，通过图片去讲一段故事，所以整个产品就变得非常的有趣了。然后后来这个中国的很多明星，我们没有花1分钱，他们都来用我们的产品，因为中国的明星你想让他们写140个微博太复杂了但是他们明星有很好的有长得很好看，声音很甜美，对吧？然后在片场或者在很多地方游玩，所以他们的粉丝，当他们粉丝听到他们明星的真正的声音的时候，粉丝是非常的 excited。所以这样的话，我们在中国一个很小的创新，在图片上加了声音，或者说一个声音的 Instagram， 我们在6个月的时间，我们在没有花这个1分钱推广的情况下，我们的用户数已经超过了1000万。并且增长是非常非常快。
So Instagram was very popular in the U.S. There were 20, 30 companies in China all trying to be clones of Instagram with some local adaptation. None of them really took off. What he did was add voice to photo. And what it means is that anybody who put up a photo has a chance to add voice to it. So you can tell a joke, you can tell a story, you can put on a show. You can make this become very Chinese and very personal. And once the user start playing with it, it catches on. Some of the stars start noticing it. Asking stars to write stuff on Weibo, 140 characters, takes time and effort. And when you write, it creates some kind of discipline and restriction. But just to talk, to share what's on your mind, actually is pretty easy. And then attract a lot of fans to the stars to follow to play with his app. And then it catches on. And very quickly, without any marketing that he has spent money on, he got over 10 million users.
That's really amazing. And I actually interviewed Jack a few months ago. His office is over at the 798 Art District, I think, because he wants to, you like the creative spirit around that area, right? So, okay, well, let's thank Simon and Jack and Hans for the extra duty on the translation as well.